There's been a really interesting phenomenon happening over the last 12 months up to about a week ago. What's happened is that these big time, big name Republican donors have been saying, we're done with Donald Trump. We are not going to give him any more money. We're on Team DeSantis. We're on Team Nikki Haley. Hell, some of us were on Team Tim Scott. Well, Scott fell out of the race. DeSantis fell out of the race and embarrassed himself on the national stage for months. It was great. Nikki Haley is still in the race, and she's still doing a pretty good job of fundraising. She actually outraised Donald Trump in the last 6 months of last year by $5 million, mostly because of Republican mega donors. But, as I said last week, something happened. The New Hampshire primary. And even though it was only the second contest out of the Republican race, and we still have, more than 45 left, these Republican mega donors who swore they'd never give another dime to Trump have said, oh, nuts. Let's go meet with Donald Trump. And by the way, that is exactly what they're doing this evening. Here's the report from Raw Story. The former president will meet for dinner with 24 GOP donors at the Palm Beach, Florida home of billionaire investor John Paulson, after meeting Saturday with several other mega donors, including aerospace tycoon Robert Bigelow. If it's Trump against Biden, said grocery store mogul John Catsimatidis, I'm voting for Trump. And most of these are people who, again, over the last year have said, I'm not giving that buffoon another dime. He's vile. He's toxic. We've got other Republicans out there. I'm not giving this man any money. And what did I tell you at the time? I told you, when the chips are settled, they'll all come crawling back. That is exactly what happened. The only thing I couldn't have predicted is how soon it would happen. Now, I thought this big money from these Republican donors who swore off Trump for good, I thought we'd start to see it in the middle of the summer. I didn't think we'd be seeing it at the beginning of February. But here we are. They had their little meeting, and they're all willing to open up their wallets once again for Donald Trump because, yes, they know he's vile. Yes, they know he's a horrible human being. And yes, they know that he's, a fraudster, according to that New York court. But gosh darn it, we want tax cuts. Gosh darn it, we want deregulation, and we're not going to get those things to the scale that we want under Democrats. So we are willing to sell the country down the river in order to put a few more dollars in our pockets, in order to make us not have to deal with our toxic waste chemicals, in a way that may cost us money. Just let us keep dumping them in the rivers and waterways. And yes, thousands of people are going to get cancers and neurological disorders from all of it, but who cares, right? We get more money. Other people die and suffer, sure, but they all came crawling back exactly as I predicted. I just didn't think it would be this soon. Ring of Fire is just a few subscribers short of hitting that 1 million subscriber milestone. So if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so and stay up to date with all of the latest from Ring of Fire.